Okay, guys, so I think we can get started. So good afternoon, and I don't think anyone has joined from Germany. So good afternoon to all of you, and I hope everything is going fine. If you would like to start with sharing your experience or your job search experience so far, that's also fine. But you can also start with asking your questions. So yeah, let's get started.
Sure, Anoop. I'll go first. So
Sure.
yeah, so recently I gave a couple of interviews for German-based companies, and then I got a indicative offer from one of the companies. Thanks for the group actually for all the for all the help and messages. Of course, I'll post once the offer is confirmed in the group.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think probably you might have seen a couple of questions from me in the Discord server. That's because they're asking me when can I join the company. So
Mhm.
I was just figuring it out. What is the nearest appointment date? What is the visa that I should select, etc. And one advantage is my current company's notice period is only 1 month. So I think from that side, I am okay. I don't have longer notice period in my company. So I'm just figuring out what is the visa I should select and what is the category. Because the company told I should handle the visa appointments and booking the appointment. Of course, they'll provide me with all the documents they require.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So, do you have any specific question or do you just wanted
Yes.
to share your update?
No, Anup, I do have a couple of questions. So one is
Okay.
I'm because of my current residency, I need to apply from VFS Bangalore office in India,
Mm-hmm.
and then there are multiple visa categories which are kind of indicating the employment. So one is the long-term employment category, and the second category is long-term contract holders with highly qualified employment. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, both the categories are looking similar, at least from the
Mm-hmm.
names, because I fit into both of the categories. So what is the right category that I should choose, Anup? Because so that I land in the right queue.
Yeah, to me, it sounds more like the second one where it says long term with highly qualified because IT engineers are considered as highly
Hmm.
qualified, at least in
Hmm.
Germany.
Hmm.
So, yes, I would suggest you to apply to that category.
Category. So in the second subcategory, the long-term
Mm-hmm.
contract holders, they're asking for a ZAV binding letter, right?
Okay.
So that part I am not sure because because my employer did not
Mm-hmm.
confirm me those details yet. So
Okay.
it says ZAV in the bracket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah. So
basically you need that. So ideally, if you're applying for a blue card visa, you don't need to show this at AV. But the VFS, I think they are asking for this mainly in order to ensure that you are eligible for this category, and they want to speed up the process. So that's the main reason why they are asking for this.
sure. So then, Anup, I think it's better if I get back to my HR, to the company's HR, and
Yeah,
ask for ZAV. Suppose
yeah.
in case if ZAV for some reason they could not arrange ZAV, so does the first subcategory looks good, or uh, how does it work? In case if ZAV
Yeah,
is
I
not
mean,
there.
it should be possible. And the thing is, ZAV, so it's not a lengthy process. So they can apply and they can download a form immediately, I think, on the same day.
Mhm.
That's how my employer did when I was applying for the visa.
Okay.
So just inform them and ask them to apply online and also download the confirmation and send it back to you via email or something.
Sure. Sure, Anup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these are the two questions I have. Probably I might have some more, but I'll wait for a day or two to ask my questions.
Sure. And congratulations. I just
Yeah,
forgot to
thank you. Thank you.
say that.
Thank you, Anup. All right. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, of course, they did all the interviews remote.
Uh-huh.
So because of, I don't know, like when I asked a couple of my friends, they were telling me that I should expect a in-person presence, but they told it's not required. But it's only, they send the indicative offer letter only. So post
Mhm.
which they told they will generate the contract. So I'm
Yeah.
just kind of holding on to that contract. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you get the indicative offer, that's kind of a confirmation. So it's more like they want to formalize this and send you the offer, actual contract. So wait till you receive that, but at the same time, keep looking for the visa appointment because that's also important.
Yes, yes.
And yeah,
Sure.
just ask for some time. So don't say that you will join in 1 month. Ask for
Yeah,
more
of course.
time.
Of course. So Anoop, like this one more, probably they have mentioned some date in the indicative offer letter, which is okay to me because they are asking me around May 18th, which is looking good to me. But if I ask for say 15 more days, would they treat it as a not interested candidate, or is it common to ask for more days in general, a general opinion?
Yeah, I would say just discuss this with your HR that
Hmm.
with the visa appointment and the whole process might take at least 1 or 2 more weeks. And just discuss this casually. Don't
Yes,
say that I
yes,
won't be able to join on this particular date. Rather,
yes,
give them the reason and
yes,
just
yes.
discuss. And these people are really friendly and they will definitely understand your situation.
Sure. Sure, Anoop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then good luck, Krishna, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Thanks.
congratulations once again.
Thanks. Thanks, Anoop. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions,
Hello.
guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello.
Snehit.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. Hi, hi, Anup, and hi, everyone. So I am looking for a job opportunity. Actually, like I have not started my job search even. So just I'm going through different types of videos those are available in YouTube. So I thought to start my job search, and currently I have 4.3 years of experience. So as the first person, Krishna Swaroop, has told, he has got he opportunity recently. So I would request Krishna to share his experience if possible, which will be helpful to the people like me, like where to start and what type of websites he uses for the job search.
Sure.
So
Sure.
is Germany mandatory? So these things I want to know.
Sure.
German language is
Definitely.
mandatory. Yeah.
Definitely happy to share. But if anyone has any other questions, probably so that I can share it, I'll take
Yeah,
some
yeah.
time and then share it. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
it
Sure.
towards
Sure.
the
Sure.
end of the meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that is the
Hi,
only
Anoop.
question you had, Snehit?
Yes. Yes. Probably more in future. I think once I started the
Okay.
job
Yeah, yeah,
search.
that's
As of
fine.
now, I don't have. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, Akshay, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi everyone, and hi Anoop. So Anoop, I am new to the community, and I have also just started job search for Germany. And my profession is graphic designer and a UI UX designer. So wanted to ask like what kind of scope is there for these designers in Germany?
Yeah, in general, I would say there is a good scope for UI, UX, and all the graphic designers. I personally know a lot of Indian people who are working in startups here in Berlin, and yeah, they recently came to Germany from India, and they are doing really good here. So I would say there is a lot of scope, and it's just the matter of applying to the right jobs and getting selected.
And one more thing, like it is sometimes very quite difficult to find a company who will sponsor you to Germany. So what do you recommend in these cases?
I think there is no need to look for companies who sponsor you, but it's more about looking for companies who are ready to accept people outside of EU and also people who don't speak German. Because when you get a contract, you don't need any kind of these assistance in visa. They just need to provide you some documents and that's it. So you
Because
don't need to look
actually
for
I'm
relocation support and all that.
mm, actually I'm applying jobs from the last 10 15 days, and
Mhm.
99% of them are like I'm getting rejected, and I don't know the
Okay.
reason.
Yeah, I don't know, but Krishna, can you tell us how many days you
Sure.
applied before you got the offer letter?
Sure. Sure, Anoop. Yeah, definitely. Sure. Hi, Akshay. So I
Yeah,
think I'll share my experience in few minutes, and then because we need to
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
some time for questions.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is my fourth month, Akshay and Anoop, actually of job searching. And
mm,
so Akshay, I'm with you. The first 2.5 months is like straight up rejections. Okay, just hold on to it. Don't get dejected. See, we have to understand that for them to hire an international candidate, even though they are open, it's a lot of logistics for them, right? They need to sponsor visa, etc., etc. So we need to be patient, little bit patient. So how I approached is I started with LinkedIn because I did not join GIC when I started my job search. I was not aware of this group. I started in LinkedIn and then read the job description and look for specific words like international candidates are welcome or visa sponsorship available, relocation available. So if the job description does not say it, so most of the times they are not looking for a candidates outside Germany. So we can safely assume that because they, from my experience, especially employers in Germany are very specific about JD. So they don't leave any doubt to us or to them when they write the job description. Okay, so that's the first thing I searched actually in LinkedIn and Snake. And then start applying. Prepare a very good cover letter. Of course, GIC Plus has very good templates, so please make use of it. And then be very honest. Even in the cover letter, actually, so please be very, very honest because there is 99% of the chance that they will read everything that you write in the cover letter. So don't assume it's just for namesake. They read it actually. And in interviews also, they will circle back to the cover letter saying, okay, Akshay, you mentioned this, so did you work on that? Something of that sort. Okay, and third thing is whether the German language is mandatory. Yes, actually, for some jobs, it is mandatory. But again, they will be very, very clear in the JD. If they are looking for German speakers, they will write it in JD. Otherwise, they are not looking for it. If they don't write, they are not looking for it. And fourth one, of course, when you search using LinkedIn, and also GIC has a job board, right? So please make use of it, Akshay. And make use of LinkedIn. And even though if you see a job opening in LinkedIn, try to browse their own website, the company's website, and see if the opening is still valid. Because there are sometimes, very rarely, there are chances that the job link is present in LinkedIn, but not in the company's website. That might be a system issue or something, which is fine. So browse the company website also. Okay, and fifth one is if you get an interest from the HR, and if the HR wants to talk to you, so the first round is not nominal in Germany. It is also considered in the selection process. So I got actually rejected in the HR interview itself when I during one of my earlier interviews. Okay, which is
even I got rejected once.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, don't get discouraged by that because the HR interview is part of selection process. Unlike most of the Indian companies where it's just nominal, it's not nominal basically. Okay, and I think the last one, of course, little bit of patience actually because the times are not same, right? So because of the pandemic or whatever reason, I'm hearing that few companies are trying to reprioritize their hiring and other things. So it will not be super fast unless everything falls into place. 10 to 15 days, actually, I would say is actually very less time. So you can still search more for more time, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so this
Thank
is
you,
my experience overall. If you want more facts, so this is my, fifth or sixth interview that I am taking it, right? So and then the previous interview, all the rounds are done, and then I think I posted this message in GAC also. All the interviews are done, and they are saying, Krishna, you're looking great. Our team liked it. So just before, just one day after that message, they told, hey, Krishna, there are some changes in our priorities. So sorry for our decision. We will get back to you. So you can imagine the frustration, right? So I cleared 6 rounds of interviews, including technical and managerial rounds. And then they told me that you are great, but still, they could not proceed. So we have to understand, actually, from the organization perspective, they have their own priorities. Okay, so yeah, so this is like I summarize summary in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
without taking much of the time.
Just a question, Krishna. Like, use our Indian mobile number, right? There is no
please.
problem. We will get the
absolutely.
calls, right?
Yeah, sometimes they call you Snake on the mobile. If there is anything important, I got calls to my Indian mobile directly for any scheduling, or if they don't respond, if you don't respond to their email in 1 or 2 days, they most probably call to your Indian mobile. Absolutely fine. Absolutely.
Yeah. And just one more thing also,
Sure.
like if you're okay to reveal, can I know which domain are you working for?
Oh, sure,
Like
sure. So
which
definitely.
technology?
No, Sneh, that's fine. There's nothing secret there. So in fact,
Yeah.
Sneh, I was a developer before, but currently I'm working as an engineering manager. So I got the offer for a engineering manager role in Germany. So if you ask the
Yeah.
technology, still it is actually Java platform. The technology is Java platform. So I was a developer before, and then I was an engineering manager now. I'm an engineering manager.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks. Krishna.
Awesome. So Krishna, it's good to know that you are also getting a managerial role
Sure.
directly from India in Germany.
Sure. Yeah, Anoop. It's
Yeah.
actually Anoop. That's what it's lot of. This is my fifth interview, right? As I was telling. So a lot of rejections are there because of their priorities are so. And then when they are hiring engineering managers, the number of interviews are actually more. So for my previous company, the number of interviews are 6, and this company the number of interviews are 7. So I think they are
Okay.
looking for more factors when they are hiring managers from abroad, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. Before we proceed, Bindu, do you have any questions?
Yeah, hi Anoop.
Hi,
Even
hi Bindu.
Last year I just gave a couple of interviews. I just gave my Indian resume only. Like I didn't follow anything, but like I gave the MVP and still like I mean according to me I did well, but I got rejected. Oh, like mainly I'm here for more insights. So I just thought like maybe like I have to learn German. So I'm just learning German also. And I'm just upskilling. So I just want to know what all to improve. And one thing, the first question which they ask is what is the salary expectation and all that. So at that point of time, we'll never know like what to ask. Like ask initially and they tell it is okay, like we can take it later. So I just want to know about few more things like how to get through like yeah, so that's why I'm here. So in specific I don't have any questions, and I would like to know like how to, I mean where to check for this resume templates, and like how to apply if any job portal if you're following apart from LinkedIn and all that. So yeah, that's all I had.
Okay. So in general, I mean, for salary ranges and all, you can go to this website called Glassdoor, and you can search for your particular technology or your role, and also specify the city where your company is located. Okay, where you're going to give the interview, and you will get the average salary range in that particular city for your technology or your role. And based on that, you can tell them, okay, so this is the range that I'm looking for. And regarding the templates, as Krishna mentioned, we have a couple of templates in GIC Plus, where these are the templates that are not actually the templates, but the actual resume that were used by our experts who actually found a job in Germany. So you can also check those if you are a GIC Plus member, I believe so. And what else is your question? So I think these were the only two questions, right? You had?
Yeah, and also will this meeting be held every week, and how is it like? I just want to be a part of it to know the experience and how to improve myself.
Yeah, so this meetup is every week, so weekly meetup. So there will be people like Krishna who found a job, and they will be sharing their experiences, and I will be always there to answer generic questions like the one you had just now. And yeah, this will be every week until and unless there is no issues or something.
Sure.
I have one more question. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. Bindu, do you have further questions, or we can allow Akshay?
Yeah, actually, you can go ahead. Actually, I will come back to you, Anoop. Like I'm upskilling right now, but I'm
Okay.
planning to apply later. So
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, Bindu. So Anupa, I wanted to ask, like, is there any effect on the like hiring policy in Germany because of the Russian-Ukrainian war?
Not really, Akshay. I mean, it's not impacted at the moment. I would say there is no direct impact as far as I know. I don't see any impact in the German policies or the way they are hiring.
Because I just heard in the news today itself that
Okay.
Germany has opened like temporary visa to Ukrainians who are coming there for 3 years, and they can find a job there and they can like settle there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I wanted to ask this, if you have any idea about it.
Yeah, but that's more of a benefit for the Ukrainians. But for Indians as such, I don't see any benefit or maybe any disadvantage because of this. Because I don't think Ukrainians are gonna take our jobs because we are primarily specialized in IT field, right? So Indians are known for IT and computer science and all these things. But
Right.
Ukrainians in general, I don't think they are gonna take these jobs.
Okay. And what other platform do you recommend apart from LinkedIn to apply for the jobs for Germany?
Actually, there is a list of all these job portals on our website. If you go to germanyscalling.com and there is /free resources, and on that page you can see all the list of job portals.
Okay, thank you, Anoop. That's all from my side.
Okay, actually. If there are no more questions, then Krishna, you can continue with your experience.
Sure, Anu, definitely. And feel free to stop me for any questions. Absolutely fine. Yeah. So yeah, then I think we stopped at language. So if anyone is learning German or if anyone knows German, then definitely make use of it, because I could not apply to few jobs because they were asking German language. So I don't discourage anyone from learning German. Please go ahead and learn it. If you know it, make use of it definitely, and highlight it in your resume that somewhere in some section that you know German language, and indicate the proficiency, because they require what is the proficiency that you are comfortable with. And second thing is, of course, Bindu's, closely based on Bindu's question. So Bindu, like resume templates are there, you can use from GIC group, but in case if you are comfortable with some other template also, it should be okay, because actually, as I was telling, right, I was not a GIC member when I first applied like 4-5 months back. So I was using a different template. So it's okay, but only thing is be very clear in the resume, and I also suggest be very, very honest when you write the resume and when you introduce yourself to the HR, because everything is linked. I got few questions, I think questions for the second time. So whatever I asked had answered in the HR interview. So I got the same similar question asked by the last round while I was talking to the VP of engineering or CTO. So that means every interview is kind of linked. So they are talking once each round of the interviews, the interview panelists are talking to each other. So make sure that you are consistent across the interviews, right from HR to the last round of interview, whomever you are talking to. That's very important, because if they find the answers are disconnected, then they might read it as a not so positive thing. And second thing is, please remember that we are giving the interviews remotely, right? So we are not facing each other, the panelists. So the lot of dynamics will change because they are not seeing you in person. The only thing is they are seeing your video. So please be kind of, even in your body language, make sure that you are interested in their company. Please maintain eye contact with all of them, because lack of eye contact can be read as we are not interested in their company. Right. And fourth one is you will get, this question is very, very common, probably your first or second question, or the second or third. So why Germany? Please be very honest. Tell whatever is relevant to your role, to the industry, and why you are moving. And like if you say Germany is beautiful, it's fine, but don't keep that as the first answer. So you can always end with, okay, Germany is a beautiful country, advanced country, that's fine. But try to answer which is relevant to the role and company. And why?
And Krishna, I would also like to add here that they might also ask you that apart from why Germany, they might also ask why our company. So you should know why exactly you want to put. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely, Anoop. So I was actually coming there. They'll ask, they'll ask why, why, whatever the company XYZ, why us? So do good research on the company, read about them in LinkedIn, and read about the company's values, because from my interviews, all the interviews I attended, they are very, very attached to their company's values. So it can be trust, collaboration, something of the sort, which you can find in the website. So talk about them. And also one other thing is do good research from the internet and make them know that you are interested in their company. And other thing, when you're, this is also a common question, like some tell me about yourself. So like highlight some of your achievements, and if you can link your achievements to their values, it would be awesome, because they'll see that, okay, this candidate is ready for us. Okay, but keep it honest again. Don't try not to give an accomplishment which we did not do, because I spoke a couple of accomplishments and then they asked me to elaborate with examples. So this is very common. Yeah, I think this is which is on top of my mind for now. If there are any questions, feel free to message me so that I can answer it offline too. Yeah.
Thanks, Krishna.
Thanks for the detailed explanation, Krishna.
Yeah, no problem.
Any other questions, guys? We still have 3 more minutes before we end the call today.
And thanks for creating this platform. Actually, like I was little confused earlier when I got rejected. I didn't know what to do. But when I saw this platform, I was like, okay, there is somewhere I can actually get some insights on this. I just feel it is really helpful.
Yeah,
thanks for the feedback, Bindu.
Yeah, definitely, Bindu. Like Anoop, I also second Bindu here, because we'll not get forums like this. We might get forums which are like too broad, are covering too many topics, but this forum is very focused. And also the replies, right, either from you or Vineet or from anyone in the GIC group in general, they are very helpful. And also it gives a bit of confidence. Okay, there are like-minded folks out there, and people who are in the same boat. So that gives actually, very, very good indirect confidence, in proceeding further. Yeah.
And now you will also be on the other side of the platform, right? Helping people.
Sure. Oh, definitely. Like whatever I can do, either reply or offline message or reply to any message, definitely I'll do. So now, since I'm started to experience getting the contract and booking the appointments, so definitely I'll gather more experience as and when I proceed further. Anoop, so yeah. But still, like very personal thoughts, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. I'm not getting my hopes completely up, but still I'm staying positive. But I still, till the visa is completed and the visa is whatever stamped or approved, then I think probably I'll say, okay, I'm done, guys. So still fingers crossed, like half of the fingers are crossed.
Yeah, sure. Good luck for all the things.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, then, guys, I think, Akshay, do you have anything?
Last question. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
sure.
just last question.
Sure.
As you mentioned that you have a lot of friends who were placed as graphic designers and UI designers in Germany. So is there any way I can get connected to them so that I can have a little specific insight?
Yeah, sure. Can you do one thing? Can you send me a direct message on Discord so that I don't forget about this, and then I can try to connect you with those guys.
Okay. I'll do that. Thanks, Anoop.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, then that's it, guys, for today. See you all next week. Have a nice weekend.
Thanks.
Yeah, have a nice
All the best,
Thanks,
Krishna.
everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Bindu. Thanks, Anoop. Yeah, bye.